Evening, folks. Welcome to Everydaykt number 117. Sorry I'm a little late. Had some tech difficulties trying to get the I don't know what the hell it is. This thing to stick to the light so I'm not washed out. Kind of like what's in the garage when I'm out there. So, what are we talking about today? So, we've been talking about all kinds of shenanigans over the past, 3 or 4 months. And today we're going to talk about, passion and wisdom. Hey, Kevin. And, let's just get right into what that means. So, passion is something you love. You want to do this with every fiber of your being. It is the thing that you think you were put here on this planet to do. Some people are passionate about animals. Some people are passionate about children. Some people are passionate about the outdoors. And they do everything in their power to do something in that field. You know, passionate people who love working with animals wind up becoming veterinarians. Passionate outdoors people become recreational. It's like recreational science PhDs, and they take people off into the woods and they teach them how to live in the woods. You've got people who are passionate about service to others. They wound up being philanthropists if they've got lots of money. If they don't have lots of money, they become police officers and firefighters. So that's passion. You know, people are passionate about kilts, either make them or wear them constantly. That's passion. Passion is what you love. And then you've got wisdom. So passionate is, doing what you love. A wise person does what they have to. Because they've got a mortgage, they've got bills, they have responsibilities. They may be passionate about one thing, but their skill set isn't something else, or that thing they're passionate about doesn't pay the bills. There's lots of people that are passionate about Rubik's Cubes. There's about one guy who made money on that, and I think his name's on the box. So, those are what the wise people do. They do what they're good at. They keep their passions alive. They figure out what it is figure out how to do their passions, do that thing that they're really passionate about, but they can still keep the lights on. And then, you've got there's two other types of people. You've got the third one who has neither passion nor wisdom, and they are called couch potatoes. You can farm those in pretty much every town in this entire country. They grow anywhere with very little tending. As long as they don't have to do anything or move, you can harvest a couch potato pretty much anywhere. I bet you there's one within a mile of every single person watching this video right now. There's at least one couch potato who has neither passion nor wisdom. So they're not doing what they want to do, and something productive, and they're not paying the bills. And then you have the people who are either really, really lucky or really, really, really hard workers. Usually they're a combination of both, who happen to have passion. They're either doing what they're passionate about, or they're, as it came from a passionate standpoint, or they're wise and they did what they needed to do to pay the bills, and that became their passion. There was a very, very wise man said not too long ago. You guys might know him. That's Mike Rowe. Do what you have to. Get your hands dirty. Get out there, pay the bills, and be good at what you're doing. Learn your trade. Learn your craft. Become, not just okay at it. Be awesome. And then expert, and then just, be the man that everybody, or the woman, be that person that everyone wants to talk to about whatever this topic is. And turn that wisdom into your passion. So, and that is that third type of person, where they're that fourth one. They either got really lucky and they wound up that they both have massive medical skills and they love animals, so they become a vet, and it's just awesome. Or they love something, but they got stuck being a plumber, So they became the most badass plumber on the planet, and that became their passion. So, you show up and you got a busted pipe and the toilet's overflowing, and they're like, dude, I'm in. Back out, I got you, 20 minutes, and we're good. So, where does this all come from and where does this all go? So, as we all know, kilts, especially like this one, are very expensive. There are the number of people who can afford to wear a kilt like this on a regular basis without having to worry about replacing it are far and few between. So what does that mean? That means that all of the people watching this video, everyone who is interested in kilts and wearing them, they got to find a way to pay for those things. And they got to find a way to support themselves, families, whatever else, and make enough to say, you know what, I'm going to get a kilt a month. Just got to come up with $150 extra a month. How is that going to happen? Well, it's a couple of ways. One, lottery ticket. That ain't going to happen. Hey, Carl. Two, work your ass off. Very easy to do. Oh, hey, Carl, better late than never. Don't even worry about it. So first, work your lottery ticket. Probably not going to happen for most people. The second way, work your ass off. Everybody can do it. Most people don't do it. The third people is mooch. And for those of you who don't know what that means beg, plead, borrow, and whatever other else to get that money from somebody else without actually doing anything for it. So, I prefer the second one. Yeah, the middle, I'm not going to flip you off. So, well, actually, that's English for the middle. Anyway, second one, working your ass off. Well, yes, so Kevin, IRS refund check actually is part of number 2 because you have to work your ass off to get a refund and make that happen. So, yes, that's still 2. I am not, Carl. So, yeah, I'm going to wet my whistle. It's getting a little dry. Oh, and for anybody who's watching who's curious what that is, I got really lucky. I found this on sale for $39 US, which I think retail was 60 wherever I was. Oh yeah, number 3. Yes. So, working your ass off. Now, busting your ass, finding your passion, finding wisdom within yourself to actually make it happen. Well, this is true, Brian. Yeah, but they call it a refund so you feel better about it. Or they do, I don't know. So you work your ass off and you get that money and you're able to pay. So how does this apply to what we've been talking about recently, that whole badassness? It has to do with setting the example. If you are either passionate or wise and you're able to get a job that you are able to be both passionate and wise about, where you love it and you are really good at it and people know you're really good at it, then other people will see that same thing. They say, hey, that guy's busting his ass and he's awesome at his job. I want to be like that guy because he's got his shit together. And other people will do the same thing. And it all comes back to inspiring others through your own actions. So if you either have passion or wisdom, they will enable you through hard work to get your awesome kilts. Get your awesome kilts, and a bit of linguistic wizardry, you might be able to actually wear them to work. Wear your kilts to work, other people see you wearing your kilts. They think you're a badass. And when people think you're a badass, they want to be a badass too. So they come up and say, hey, nice kilt, where'd you get it? It's like, well, I got it from blah, blah, blah. It's like, how'd you afford that? It's like, well, I love my job and I'm good at it. And I work hard at it. You do the same thing, you can get these too. And you inspire others to follow in your footsteps. And to not sit there and just mooch off the government or rich family or whomever else. And they actually get off their ass and do something and become productive again. hey, maybe even they're out there being that awesome philanthropist, going and volunteering and doing cool stuff for other people just because they can. Now that's huge. Doesn't happen very often as a full-time job. Most people I talk to, most of my friends anyway, volunteer and do that kind of stuff on the side as is the normal course of being a decent human being. But it's awesome when you see people and you can inspire them to get off their ass. Like I said, you can farm couch potatoes in every town, in every city, in the entire country. I'd like to see that crop a little slow down a little bit because it looks like there's going to be a bumper crop this year. So if there's anything you can do out there to inspire people, get them off their ass, get them doing something productive. And you know, God only knows, if you can get them to do it for other people, even better. But just getting off their ass, doing something. You know, maybe you help them. Who knows? But that is one of the cornerstones of being a badass, is inspiring others to better themselves. Even if they don't even realize that it was because of something you did or said, they want to be a better person because of your actions. And as they become better people, they inspire others to do the same. And the circle of badassery just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning. Eventually becomes a tornado, and well, you know what those do. Last I checked, tornadoes rip up couch potatoes like nobody's business. So, badassery, you know, that's what you want to do. Inspire others to be like you, because you're out there busting your ass trying to make a difference in whatever way you can, even the smallest one. That's awesome. So I'm actually going to pick a Kiltology today because I'm kind of liking it. So, interesting. Kiltology number 479. Change and choice. As a Kiltie, change is an accepted fact of life. Most of us made the choice to change our clothes, which in turn is followed by a change in lifestyle. There are many aspects of being kilted which are not normally found among the non-kilted, like sporran management and pleat checking. In making this choice to change, embracing the kilt, we also change our social status. We unintentionally become a font of knowledge, being asked every manner of question. This choice to wear the kilt puts us squarely in the limelight, no matter where we are. Choosing to wear the kilt is a major and bold change. Do not tread into this decision lightly. But when you do, enjoy all of the benefits you will reap from joining in the ranks of the kilted. That is exactly what I was just talking about. Being a really good, being a role model, being an example for others. Getting to the point where you are what other people want to emulate. They see your actions and they want to do the same thing. So they do. And that's huge. So do what you can, be good to other people, and go kick some ass, please. Until tomorrow. Oh, and I'm not getting paid, but go check out Rogue Squadron. It came out today in the on DVD and Blu-ray. Extra badass movie. A whole bunch of people doing all the stuff I just talked about. So, all badasses. So until tomorrow, be strong. Put a kilt on. Talk to you tomorrow.